You guys, 10 years ago, these products in front of me were some of my favorite beauty YouTubers, favorite makeup products for the year 2013. And these products are actually still available today, but are they still good? I want to go ahead and do a full face for you guys, and we're gonna test them out and see. So let's go ahead and get started. To start off with, I do have my eyebrows on and my face primed because I could not find any of those primers still available on the market. But for the foundation, I have the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. And Andrea Montiliano, Emily Noel, and 11th Gorgeous all said that this was the foundation of 2013. So let's go ahead and try this one out. So, tad bit runny. Okay. And this is what it looks like, and if you guys are curious, I did get the shade 805. That's actually a really good shade match for me, and you guys, that is sitting really nicely on my skin. All right, you guys, this is probably one of the prettiest skin-like foundations I have tried in a long time. Let me see if I can get closer. Do you guys see? I have very porous skin, especially on my nose, but this is just sitting beautifully. It looks very skin-like. I can honestly say I think they were right. That is a really good foundation. This Stay Fabulous foundation. Wow. And that color match is really, really nice too. Okay, we are starting off strong. 3 of my favorite beauty YouTubers were not wrong with that one. This next one here is still a favorite in the beauty YouTube community today, and this was the favorite of Samantha Schuerman. I always say her name wrong. And it is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser, and I got the shade 95. So this was a favorite 10 years ago, and it is still easily accessible. You can buy this at Target, and it is still well loved in the community. I got me a fresh one here. Okay, literally 10 minutes later, I finally got the sticky tape off the top of this. But as I was saying, this is still a favorite in the beauty YouTube community today. Okay, let's go ahead and try this one out. I got a lot, ooh, it's a lot lighter than I thought. Okay, my under eyes are looking really bright and really prominent. I think that's because I got the wrong shade though. This is a very light shade, even for me and my pale skin. I love the way that's sitting under my eyes. It's not creasy, it's not cakey, it's looking good. My base is looking really good here, so these are a really good match. Moving on to the powder, and this powder I am getting from Jessica Braun, who said this was her favorite powder of 2013, and it is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder in the shade Translucent. And I'm just using my e.l.f. brush here. Ooh, this powder smells interesting. I don't think I've ever actually used this powder before. I like the Essence All About Matte powder. I don't know about this one. Should I try to set my under eyes with it? Try. Okay, so this powder is not as pore blurring as I'm used to with the powders today, but for just setting my makeup, that looks really, really pretty. And even though it's yellow, it didn't change my base too much. So I'm kind of really liking that. My skin, the base makeup for this look is looking really nice. Looking really nice. Ooh. Okay, so moving on from that, the bronzer that was, again, Jessica Braun's favorite bronzer is going to be the Benefit Hoola. Now, I will say there is one bronzer that everybody mentioned. Unfortunately, rest in peace, NYC Sunny Bronzer. It is not available anymore. So we are gonna go in with the Benefit Hoola. Tap off a little of the excess there. Ooh, that's a lot deeper than I normally go. And I do know Benefit now makes lighter and deeper shades, but this is the one that she mentioned because 10 years ago, this was the only shade that they offered. So this is the one I'm using. I actually don't think that looks too bad. I mean, I thought it was going to be a little bit deep, but that blended out super easily. So, I mean, I like that. It's not too deep at all. Okay, moving on to the blush, and this was from 11th Gorgeous, and it is the L'Oreal True Matte Blush in the shade Baby Blossom. Now, it did used to come in like a circle pack, and they changed it to the square, but this is the exact color that they mentioned, the Baby Blossom. Yeah, Baby Blossom. So let's go ahead and try this one out here. It seems very light. Okay. There we go. It can be built up. This is definitely not going to be a shade for everybody, obviously, but that's pretty. And it does give a little bit of a glow. I can't tell if that is from the foundation or from the blush because nope, the blush does have a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not completely matte, so this is probably going to be from the blush, but that's really pretty. It just has to be built up just a little bit. I'm digging this look. Okay, this is definitely like a glam look and I really like it. And this blush is really pretty. I like that it's buildable so I can just keep applying it or I can stop whenever I want. I don't have to go overboard. That's nice too. So moving on, I have the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. And this palette in specific was a favorite of Jessica Braun, but the Wet n Wild formula was a favorite of Emily Noel and actually won her Emily Awards for 2013. So this one's obviously one of the newer versions of it. I'm going to stick with these shades in the middle that are most like the original Comfort Zone for today and just do a quick and easy look. So I'm going to start out with this shade right here and buff that into the crease. And the Wet n Wild formula is so easy to apply, so blendable, definitely a favorite of mine. I don't get a lot of their collab palettes, but I have to say just these little icon palettes that they do are really good quality. And they blend super easily and look very nice. Then I'm going to take this shade right across from it and I'm going to take it on my finger and apply that to my eyelid. I'm really feeling like a soft glam look going on here, guys. I love this look. So quick, so easy. And I will say, when I was doing this, I was really shocked how not popular favorites videos were in 2013. For the most part, I looked and had a hard time finding YouTuber favorites that were drugstore, and just YouTuber favorites in general. Some of my absolute favorite YouTubers either weren't on YouTube 10 years ago, or they didn't do a 2013 favorites, or they deleted the video that they did, which I guess is a thing to do. Or they just, the products that they mentioned aren't available anymore. That was a big deciding factor on a lot of these, is some of the products just weren't available. So this is the finished eye look. And that's got to be one of the easiest looks I've done. I only used these two shades here, and I think the eye look came out very, very pretty. So still loving this look. For the mascara, and this came from Jessica Braun, it is the Rimmel Scandaleyes Retro Glam mascara here. And I have the shade Extreme Black. And I found this one very interesting because as she said in the favorites, wow, that brush. Okay. She said in her favorites that she actually got this from Influencer. So That's what the brush looks like. Very interesting. I'm gonna take off a little bit of this excess product. And this was probably the product I was most excited about for this video, because me and Jessica Braun usually have the same taste in mascara, at least for the look of them. I do have oily skin and she has dry skin, so sometimes the ones that she likes, I do have issues with them staying and not smudging. So I was very curious to try this one. And yes, I know I have a huge dot on my nose. I'm waiting for it to dry so I can like flick it off. But beyond all that, the wand is very messy on this, and I can't say I'm a huge fan of the way this looks. Let me go ahead and clean up the mascara mess, and I will do the other eye. All right, so this is what that mascara is looking like. I will say it is very lengthening. There's not a lot of volume. It doesn't clump the lashes together, and it doesn't make it feel like you've got like spidery legs either. It's a very natural, subtle. I'm really digging like this whole glam look. In 2010 was like the no makeup, like the clean girl aesthetic a thing. I thought it wasn't, but obviously it is. So I have one more thing to try, and it is the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Beige. And I can tell you right now, this is not beige, which is something that both Jessica Braun and Emily Noel noted when they said this was their favorites, is it is definitely not a beige shade, but this is a hot pink looking lip gloss. Let's go ahead and try this one. Oh, okay, so cherry cough syrup, that's what this smells like. Okay, way to ruin a look. This is like a Barbie pink hot, whoa, oh, not this one. Not this one at all. Okay, so I do like the NYX Butter Glosses, which Andrea Mattoliano had mentioned in her 2013 favorites, but as this was Jessica Braun and Emily Noel's, I did go for this one, and I'm kind of regretting it because this isn't it. So that's it. Let me go ahead and fix my hair, and I will zoom you guys out, and we can discuss these 2013 beauty YouTuber favorites. All right, you guys, so real quick, I have to say this is probably one of the most skin-like foundations I have tried in a long time. It looks so just like my skin. It just looks like my skin. The Beauty Blender, the skin tint one that I've recently been talking about on my channel, I'll put a picture up here. That's what this kind of is reminding me of, and I really like it. I really like this. This, of course, I'm going to say I love. It has been a favorite for 10 years in the beauty YouTube community, and it is obviously still a favorite, still really, really good. This I would prefer if I was wearing a pore blurring powder, but I have to say this foundation is sitting so pretty on my skin. I don't really think I need a pore blurring powder, so this worked just fine. The Hoola bronzer was actually a surprise for me. I've used the Hoola Light before and thought that was great, but this actually blending into my fair skin tone, that was a shock. I have to say that was a pleasant surprise. This shade Baby Blossom in the L'Oreal True Match is gorgeous. This is stunning. I love this. Okay, so seriously, in 2013, I do not remember this whole clean girl aesthetic thing being a thing, but does this not look clean girl aesthetic like? Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. So the Wet n Wild, I love this palette. I'm happy to have that back in my collection. This mascara, you guys, I really actually like. I'm gonna get you guys a close-up of what this actually looks like, and it's more of a natural mascara. Now, that's not something I normally wear. I like my voluminous mascaras, the bam, the in-your-face stuff, but this, going with this look, looks gorgeous. The only product that is a dud is this lip gloss, which honestly, you guys, I'm taking this off as soon as this is done because I do not like this lip gloss. This is just, yeah, no. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe while you're at it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!